Zechariah was a priest that followed God. He and his wife Elizabeth didn't have children, and they were beyond the childbearing years. It was his privilege to be chosen to go to the temple and burn incense at the altar. The people stayed outside praying while the priest went in. Suddenly, an angel appeared to him and said, "Zechariah, your prayers have been answered. Your wife Elizabeth will bear you a son, and he'll be great before the Lord, and you're to call his name John." The priest said, "How can this be so? We're too old to have children." The angel said, "My name is Gabriel, and I stand before God. He has sent me here to give you this good news, and you don't believe me. Therefore, you'll not be able to talk till everything I have said comes true." The people outside were wondering what was taking the priest so long. Finally, when the angel left, he came out and stood before the people. He tried to talk, but couldn't. And the people knew that he had seen a vision. When his time of service was up, he went home, and in the course of time, Elizabeth was expecting a child. In joy, she secluded herself. 6 months into her pregnancy, that same angel went to the city of Nazareth and appeared to a young woman by the name of Mary. She was engaged to a man named Joseph, and both of them were descendants of David. The angel said, "Mary, you are blessed of God." She was startled and didn't know what to say. The angel said, "Don't be afraid. You have found favor with God. You will deliver a child, and you're to call his name Jesus. He'll be great. There'll be no end to his kingdom." She said, "How can this be? I'm a virgin." "You will conceive when the Holy Spirit hovers over you, and that child will be called the Son of God." Oh, Mary, all things are possible with God. Even your cousin Elizabeth is now expecting a child in her old age. Mary bowed her head and said, "I am a servant of the Lord. Let it be just as you have said." When the angel left, Mary immediately went to visit her cousin. As soon as Elizabeth heard Mary's voice, the child inside of her leaped, and she was filled with the Holy Spirit. She said, "Oh, Mary, you are blessed among all women, and that child you are carrying is blessed. How is it possible that the mother of my Lord would come and visit me?" Mary stayed with this older, wiser woman for 3 months, gaining wisdom from her and getting encouragement. Finally, she went home to face her parents. After Mary left, Elizabeth gave birth to a baby boy. Their friends and relatives came in to congratulate the couple, and they said, "Oh my, we will call his name Zechariah after his father." Elizabeth said, "No, his name is John." "John? There's no one in your family by the name of John. We will talk to Zechariah about this." Zechariah wrote on a pad, "His name is John." And suddenly he could talk. He said, "Oh, bless the Lord. He is finally sending us His promised one." He picked up his child and looked into his face and said, "You will be a prophet of God. You will prepare the way for Messiah. He will bring us salvation and the forgiveness of sins. He will bring us peace."